How's Amy doing? She's gone through a little shit lately.
Well,
and
so
we were on it. Jimmy got to interview her.
Oh yeah, I listened to that.
And she defended her points.
It's a funny thing. I mean, because Amy and I talked about it. I talked about this with Lena before Girls aired. There's just a cycle of build up and then attack in the media because you can only praise people for so long. And almost out of boredom, it all shifts to looking for something.
Sure.
And it's the most ridiculous issue ever. I mean, as comedians, we've seen every joke. There's not a night I'm at the Comedy Cellar where I can't trace premises to other people, whether they saw it or not. I mean, there's only so many things to talk about and ways to say it, and we all come from the same media culture. And so there's definitely like moments of overlap. I remember Fred Stoller being really mad at me because I did a bit about my phone having a speed dial. You used to have like 10 speed dials on your phone. And so I had some joke, this is like 91, about how I didn't have enough friends to fill my speed dial. And so it would be like, 3 friends and mom, dad, 911, 411, operator. And it wasn't a great joke. And Fred Stoller. It wasn't a great joke. It's a good joke.
Fred came at you.
It's a good joke for 91. But I remember Fred Stoller walking up to me and saying, I have a can't fill my speed dial joke. And he was furious. And
that alone is funny.
Yeah. Well,
seeing Fred funny.
Fred furious is much more low energy. But that thing, it's impossible to avoid. In a TV room, if you're trying to write a sitcom, I could trace every sitcom episode to something from The Simpsons. Any joke I think any comedian tells or any show says, I can find you that joke on one of the like hundreds of Simpsons. So it's very tricky, and we're all obsessively trying not to do it.
Right.
But there's certainly some parallel thinking. And what I thought was most interesting is Amy has been on TV so much. She's appeared in so many places. And I mean, I've watched her. She writes thousands and thousands of jokes. She's one of the great joke writers I've ever seen. And it took them so much searching to find 4 tiny things that didn't seem like they would connect in any real way to stealing. It's so far from stealing, it's crazy.